Okay, so good afternoon to everyone. Today, this is our first lab session of the object-oriented programming. Now, this object-oriented programming we will do in our Java. Using Java, we will do the program, and we will first install the Java in the system. And first, we will install the our JDK, and after that, the path we have to copy in the system, advanced system settings, through which we will show that. But this is the syllabus. If you see in the object-oriented programming lab syllabus, now first is the introductions of compiling and executing a Java program. Then in the next, that is the data types and variables. Then if else condition, those if else condition you have used in the C, same if else condition we will use in the Java also. That is the second. And third is that the while loop, do while loop, all of this concept we will use here. And the fourth one is the class objects, about the introductions of the class objects and programming about that. And the fifth one is data abstractions and data binding, about that data binding, inheritance, property, and polymorphism. We're using this. And the concept of the package concepts. Then thread, exceptions handling, and applet program we will see. And after that, the interface, inner class, wrapper class properties, all of this. And some programs on the JDBC, that is the Java database connectivity. JDBC is the Java database connectivity. About that, we will see the programming of JDBC using and creating a graphical user interface. So all of these experiments are on your syllabus, and one by one, we will see that. So first, introduction part, that how a Java program is compiled and how a Java program we execute, we will see that first. Now, basically, to install the Java, we will not use anything. We will only use we will not use any IDE. We will not use any IDE. We only use without using IDE, and through command prompt, we will do the Java program. We will do the Java program using the command prompt. So we will see that first. So how the Java program we will install. So for Java program, so each and everyone has the system present with you. Each and everyone, the system is present with you. Is your system present with you? Then I will tell, and according to that, you will install this in your system. Ajay, Niranjan, everyone has this system present with you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So step by step, I will say, and according to that, you should install. So first, what you do, go to your browser and search Java JDK download. JDK download, right in your system, that in your go to your browser and write Java JDK download. So Java JDK download. Now you will see there is Java downloads Oracle, like this. The Oracle website is given. Then go to there, go to there, and you will find the JDK. You see like this, and window is opened. Choose the windows from here. choose the Windows, and from there choose this x64 compressed archive. So download this first. I have already installed in my system. It is already installed. So that's why I will not able to show you. Then first download this first. And अगर किसी का तुम लोगों का किसी का जो ये हो रहा है, हम परमिशन दे रहे हैं, तो उसका स्क्रीन शेयर कर दो, ठीक है? उसका स्क्रीन तुम लोग कोई भी अपना स्क्रीन शेयर करो, तुम लोग का बीच में कोई भी अपना स्क्रीन शेयर करो कि परमिशन हम दे रहे हैं, कोई भी अपना स्क्रीन शेयर करो ताकि इंस्टॉलेशन हम समझा सके. एनीवन? Anyone, please. I have given the permission. Then you share the screen. Ajay, can you share the screen?
Sir, I have already downloaded Java JDK.
Oh, you have already downloaded Java JDK. Okay, then
Yes,
you
sir.
share this. Then you share the screen. I will show
Sir,
you.
I connected to mobile, sir.
Oh, anyone, because you have to perform. That's why I want to say that anyone has with connected with your system, because everyone has to be connected with the system. Because I will show you, then you will perform that program, so that, and after that you will show to me using the share screen option. So anyone other than Neeraj? किसी का है? कोई भी स्क्रीन शेयर करो, कोई भी स्क्रीन शेयर करो, सिर्फ अपना स्क्रीन शेयर करो, सिस्टम से अपना स्क्रीन शेयर करो. और सब लोग क्या है कि सिस्टम लेके बैठो, सब लोग सिस्टम लेके बैठो, क्योंकि नहीं तो हम तुम लोगों को प्रोग्राम समझाएंगे, तुम लोग वो नहीं कर पाओगे. इसलिए हम बोल रहे हैं कि कोई भी सिस्टम शेयर करो. तो सिस्टम शेयर करने से क्या होगा, हम जैसे बोलेंगे तुम लोग वैसे परफॉर्म करोगे. एनीवन? मनीष, मंगलम, शायन?
Sir, I have already downloaded in my PC, sir.
Okay, then it is okay. Then share your screen so that I will show you that. Then and
Hello,
everyone
sir.
will also. हाँ बोलो.
सर मनीष वो इक्लिप्स डाउनलोड किया है, वो जावा जेडीके नहीं किया, तो उसको बोलिए
अच्छा
करना, कर
अच्छा
दे.
अच्छा. तो तुम शेयर करो, तुम जेडीके डाउनलोड किए तो?
सर सिस्टम अभी नहीं है मेरे पास, मतलब मेरे में वैसे विंडो नहीं है ना, तो वैसे पाथ का जरूरत नहीं पड़ता मेरे को, डायरेक्ट अपने ले लेता, फेच कर लेता हूँ.
अच्छा, तो बाकी क्योंकि इंस्टॉलेशन हमको शो करना था, तो बाकी तुम लोग का किसी को इंस्टॉलेशन तुम लोग कर पाओगे? Okay, then I think anyone didn't share the screen because someone tell that it is already installed. But तुम लोग के लिए हम फिर, because in my system also I have installed it, so that's why I will not able to show you, and that's the reason why I want to say that anyone can share the screen. Because, and this is the first day, so I didn't say anyone about that. But in the next class, from the next class onwards, at you will use your system, because in the system I will perform the program and you also run that program on your system, and after that I will call your names and you will share the screen. so that I will see that what you have performed. It is the first day, so you didn't know about that, but in the from the next class onwards, what I will do, I will perform some experiments, and after doing that, you will do what? You will run that program, and after that, I will call your names and you will share your screen so that I will able to view what you have performed in this lab session. Okay, so then I will tell you that how it should be installed. So basically, you have to download. You have to download that JDK. You have to download. After downloading the JDK, you have the option you will receive if downloading. After downloading, you will install it. Then after installation, what you have to do? Go to the. You will see that where this is stored, like in this our local disk. You will see in program files. In this program files, you will see a folder will be created. A folder will be created named Java. A folder will be created named Java after installation. After installations of the JDK, a folder will be created. That's name is the Java. Then how you will go to that where it is installed, the Java folder is installed, and after going to the Java folder, click on it, and you will see like this JDK and GRE. This is the Java development kit, and GRE is the Java runtime environment. These two will be present after installing. These two will be present here. When you click in the Java folder, you will get JDK and GRE. You will get JDK and GRE here. So Java development kit and Java runtime environment, this will be present. Now click on the JDK, and after clicking on the JDK, right click on the JDK, you will go to the bin. You will go to the bin and click on it. Click this bin, then it will be open like this. After that, click on here and copy this. After click on here, and you will see like this a path is given. A path is given. So you have to copy that path. You have to copy that path and go in the properties. Go in the properties, or from control panel to the system properties. And after that, in this advanced system settings, you will get an option that is the advanced system settings. So click on it, advanced system settings, and this system properties window will be opened. This system properties window will be opened. Click the environment variable. Click the environment variable. So after clicking the environment variable, this use variables for the name and system variables. These two options will come. So here you will get a path option. So click on the path option and press edit. So after pressing the edit, you will do what? The part you have copied, when you go to the bin, then the path you copied, directly do what? Directly paste here. Directly paste here. You see, after give the semicolon, paste that path. I have pasted that path, this Java GRE path, which we after completing the bin, the path we get. Use the semicolon and put that path here. And after putting that path, click the OK. Same as that for in the system variable also, go to the path option. Go to the path option and click here. And after clicking, press the edit option. And after pressing the edit option, what you will do, here also you see, after putting the semicolon, the path which you have copied, then after copying that path, paste here, pressing the semicolon, first give the semicolon, and after giving the semicolon, paste that path which you have copied from the bin. And after that, When the copy will done, press the OK option, and after getting the OK option, after pressing the option, open the CMD, that is the command prompt. Open the command prompt, and in this command prompt, when you will open the command prompt, and after pressing the command prompt, after opening the command prompt, write this code, java/version. So if this code runs, you see it is shown that Java version 1.8.0 251. It is already here. It is already installed. So if this commands run correctly, that means in this our JDK is correctly installed. Or press Java C, Java compiler. Then also you see like this. If the compiler is also Java is correctly installed, then it will show like this. So that's in my system. I have correctly copied the path. So that's why after that, when I execute these instructions, then what this already these values are shown. That means the Java is installed in this system. And here Java/version dash version. So it will show you that the version name, that what is the version, this will show you that when these versions will show, that means the Java is installed. And Java C is what? Java C means Java compiler. So Java compiler is also correctly installed in our system. Okay, it is clear to everyone?
सर
हाँ
सर आप 2 जगह 5 चेंज किए थे ना, मतलब डाले थे ना,
हाँ 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 हाँ
तो सर हम अपना सिस्टम में सिर्फ एक ही जगह 5 डाले थे, तो तब पर वर्क कर गया था।
तुम कमेंट प्रॉम्प्ट ओपन करके देखो कि मेरा सिस्टम में लगा था, ठीक है, मेरा सिस्टम में लगे थे। अब तुम एक काम करो, तुम स्क्रीन को शेयर करोगे तब हम बोल पाएंगे। तुम एक बार स्क्रीन को शेयर करो।
सर ये प्रेजेंट नहीं,
हाँ दे रहा है ऑप्शन।
नहीं सर अभी स्क्रीन प्रेजेंट नहीं है, मतलब
अच्छा
दूसरे घर आया।
ठीक है, स्क्रीन प्रेजेंट नहीं है तो तुम एक काम करना, जावा डैश वर्शन लिखना कमेंट प्रॉम्प्ट में, ठीक है, कमेंट प्रॉम्प्ट में लिखना जावा डैश वर्शन। अब जावा डैश वर्शन देखे कि तुम्हारा वर्शन दिखा रहा है, तब मतलब क्या है कि जावा जो है वो करेक्टली तुम्हारा इंस्टॉल्ड हो गया। और आइदर और एक कमेंट भी दे सकते हो, जावा सी कमेंट भी दे सकते हो। जावा सी कमेंट देने से भी क्या है, जावा कंपाइलर करेक्टली इंस्टॉल्ड है क्या नहीं वो हम लोग देख पाएंगे, वो भी तुम दे सकते हो।
सर हो
अभी
गया था, प्रोग्राम रन भी कर गया।
अच्छा ठीक है, मगर हाँ ठीक है, तुम लोगों का हुआ है, नीरज या जो तुम लोग का नीरज, अजय और मनीष का भी हुआ है, मगर बाकी लोग का क्या है, सबका इंस्टॉलेशन समझ में आया कि, क्योंकि हम किसी को चाह रहे हैं कि इंस्टॉलेशन कोई जैसे किसी का सिस्टम में हम दिखा पाए कि कैसे इंस्टॉलेशन करते हैं। रानू तुम शो कर सकते हो, तब हम इंस्टॉलेशन मतलब तुम्हारा भी
Sir, I
सिस्टम
have
प्रेजेंट है।
installed it, but when I am writing the command prompt Java C, it's not showing.
Okay, then share the screen, I will see the it will be clear to me, so that's why I am telling that share the screen.
Actually, sir, I have joined with my mobile, so it will take some time. So little wait for some minutes.
Okay, you prepare the system first, then we will show, I will show it.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
So that's how the installation is done. So for installation, we use like that. Now the first program the first program we will start today. So basically that the simple program, because today is the first day, so we will write the simple program and see how this can be done, this programming, that how this programming we will do, we will see that. So we will start from the if else programming. We will start from if else programming. So if else condition, you all always know, everyone know that if else condition. What is the if else condition of that? That if and there is a condition present, and if this condition is true, then only what? If the condition is true, then the true statement will be executed, and if it is false, then the else part will be executed. This is what the if else condition. That means if after that there bracket the condition is present, and if the condition is true, then the first part will be executed. But if the condition is false, then the else part will be executed. So we will do the Java program, and how it is done, we will see that. So first, we will open a notepad. We will open a notepad and write the program in there. So you see, first I have opened a notepad and write the program here. So first programming we will do our Java if else condition using. So now first what we have to write, import java dot util dot start. Now this is what? This is the package. This is the package we are importing. Import java dot util. This is in this util. Star means what? All the classes that is present in java.util package. All the classes that is present in java.util package, we are importing in our program. Okay, so this is like the our package, import java.util.start. Now what we have to write, class keyword we will write, and let's say I gave a name of the class as example of, let's say example 2. Let's say I have given the name as the example 2, the name of the class. Then what we have to write, public static void main. This is the main function. This is the main functions we will write, and inside it, let's say I am writing string A. Now it can be anything. It may be A, it may be ARGS. I have already told during when I explained the meaning of this public static void main. In that time, I have already told that this name you can give anything. But maximum case in the book, you will see it is given ARGS. But you can also give any name of the variable of this string. Of this string, you can given any name of that. There is not any rules for that only this name should be given. So that's why I write as like A. Okay. So then after that in the main, we will do, let's say I am giving a value that is int I equal to, let's say 15. I am giving a value like int I equal to 15. Now if I have use a thing that if I is less than 15, let's say I is less than 15, then it will print what? It will system dot out dot print ln, and let's say it will print the value of I is less than 15. Let's say it can print like this, that if the I value, then this I value is what we have directly mentioned, I is equal to 15. So that means if the value is less than 15, then it will print this value of I is less than 15. It will print that. If the value is less than, then else, let's say else if I greater than equal to 15. So if I is greater than equal to 15, then system dot out dot println, it will print, let's say the value of I is greater than 15. And else condition, it is, what will be the else condition? That the value is equal. One condition is left, that value of I is equal to 15. Okay. So this is a simple program. This is a simple program we have written, that we take a value of I and we check that this value is less than 15, or this value is greater than 15, or this value is equal to 15. These three conditions. So if else can be written like this. Inside the main, you see, inside the main, we have used this as int I equal to 15. Then I is less than equal to 15, then it will print value of I less than 15. And if I value is greater than 15, then it will print I is greater than 15, and else condition that it will be equal to 15. Okay, so no problem. Now what we will do now, we will save this program first. We will save this program. So save as. Now what we have to give? The name of the class, the same way the name of the class is written. So the name of the class is example2. So the name should be given example2, and extension should be .java. Extension should be .java. So let's say I store this into the desktop. I use this file in the desktop. Save this file. So save it. Now we will see that here. You see example like this. It is a Java is created. A Java file is created named example2. Okay. Now we will do what? We will compile that program. We will compile that program and run it. So the Java installation is there. So we will open the command prompt first. For running this, we will open command prompt first. Now, where this file is stored? This file is stored into the desktop. We have stored this Java file in the desktop. So using the command cd, we will use, and after cd, we will use desktop. Cd means change directory. So go to the directory desktop, because if we didn't go to that directory, then the Java program will not run. Because if you see, I will show you that why this Java program will not run. If we didn't change the directory, and for compilation, let's say for compilation, we have to use the command javac filename dot java. So first javac filename. So filename what we given example2 dot java. You see, it is showing that the file not found javac source file / help for the list of possible option. Now, why this error is shown? This error is shown for this reason, because it is stored in where? It is stored into the desktop, and we are finding it into here. So for doing that, you have to go in that particular position where this file is stored. So for that, we have to use cd command. That means cd means change directory, and after change directory, we use that location. Now this file, this Java file, I have stored into the desktop. So I have to go to the desktop then. So after this, I have moved to the desktop folder. I have moved to the desktop folder now. And here I will write this command javac example2.java. This is what this is used for the compilation. Javac filename.java. If we write, then that means what? That it is used for the compilation. So let's see. Okay, so there is no error shown. That means what? That means we have compiled it successfully, and a bytecode you have also created, which has the extension dot class. So if you see now, if we see, then you see that Java, this is the bytecode. If you see the properties, then you see dot class file is created. The type of the file is class file, because that is the when we compile the Java program, what is created after, if it is correct, then the bytecode is created. This is the bytecode. This is the bytecode. You see, this bytecode is created. So that means our program is correct, and that's why a bytecode is created. And now after that, we will run it. So running a Java program, we have to write Java, then the file name, then the file name. So what is the value here? The value is 15. So that means it will be system.out.println. The value of I is equal to 15. This statement will be printed because I value we given as a 15. So that means between this condition, only this is true. So that's why this statements is shown. Okay, clear that how a Java program is compiled and how a bytecode is created, and after that you will run the program and you will get that output. समझ में आया सबको?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
और कोई सिस्टम्स, किसी का सिस्टम अभी तक आया है? सिस्टम ओपन किया हो? सिस्टम रानू, तुम्हारा सिस्टम ऑन हुआ?
Sir, I'm not able to join because of network issues. So I've just clicked the picture of the problem. So can I share it with my mobile?
Okay, that okay, you have clicked the picture of it, but
Yes.
installation process, you have, it is clear to you, then you will install it. You can able to install it on.
Yes.
There is no need,
Yes.
no need of me.
No, sir.
Okay, and the others also, because I know that Neeraj and Manish, all of them have installed. But for others case, I want to know for the other case that for Shayan, then Mangalam, then Pranjal. For others case, I want to know that if they can able to install it or not. Okay, so I think you can install if you now you didn't, because your system is not present, then that's why you are not able to install it. But if try to install it with your own, and if any problem occurs, then you will share with me. I will give you the help. Okay. Okay. So this is the first program we have shown. We have seen that how a if-else condition program we can do. Now we will see an if condition. So let's say an if condition is given, but there is no else option given. Only we will there is if condition is given and else condition is not given. So if this occurs, that means what? That means if the statement is true, then only the conditions, if the condition is satisfied, or if the condition is true, then only the values or the statements will print. But if there is no else part, so that means if it is false, then the part will not be executed, because there is no else option given. So that means it is only see as the blank, it is only show as blank if the only if part is given, if only if part is given in the program. But other than that, no part is given. So